What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Batman the Telltale series, but you guys decide what happens. My god, that's a mouthful. I really should have thought of another title for this, but it's the best one we got. Anyway, last episode we had, well, I guess it isn't last episode. Last episode we got a drive from Catwoman, and now we're about to see what is on said drive. Or data drive, I guess. Also, we had a talk with Falcone. Also, we had a meeting with Falcone, and I need to pull up the choices. Heh! Forgot to do that. Shit. Okay.
Let's find out what's so important.
All right. Where's the second choice? Okay. All right. Got a second choice pulled up, which either might happen this episode or it might not. I don't know.
Gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater.
We'll see.
And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave.
You know, you have to wonder, how does Batman not look, or Bruce not look like fucking Gollum? He lives in a cave like 24/7, doesn't he?
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire.
You know, I didn't fully think ahead. I probably should get something like a coin or something, because there's a 50-50 choice. Okay, we'll use that. Wait, what the hell is it doing? We're trying to find something to use the flip or whatever. I don't know. Oh shit, I should have thought this fully through, shouldn't I? I'm just trying to get... Okay, fuck it. I have a... I'm gonna use a fucking battery. That's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use a battery because there's a choice that's 50-50. So, yeah, we're getting a battery.
Money, weapons, drugs. Everything flows through that port.
This is such a fucking shit. This is a terrible fucking opening, but fuck it. I expect nothing else for my channel at this point.
Can't make sense of it yet.
I expect nothing else for my content. Shit. Alright, we'll use a battery to decide our decisions when it comes to 50-50. I should have thought this shit through. We'll see. Maybe we won't get to the second choice today. Maybe we won't, and I won't have to do this battery idea. I kind of want to do this battery idea. I like this battery idea. God damn
the
it.
game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fist fights to your alter
Thanks for your help, Alfred.
Bloodstains are much harder to remove.
Thank you.
From a tuxedo. Yeah.
You couldn't have got me like a quarter or something, or a dime something. I should have really. I didn't even think about it.
For the record.
This meant, oh yeah, we'll just get this video recorded. I'm like, oh shit, wait, I have to pay attention to choices. I was like, oh shit, I completely forgot. This is people vote for the series to happen. You can't. And sometimes there'll be 50-50 choices.
People like this.
Should have thought this went through.
Is she new to town?
I was saying before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
She kind of is, I guess.
I'll check the codex.
It's codex on the left, right? I want to look. Alright. New criminal on the scene. Tried several break-ins. She's affected. Doesn't leave any clues behind. Currently, the GCPD has no leads. I wish I knew more about her. You will soon, Bruce. You will soon. Possibly, actually.
Much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from
What is that supposed to mean?
You can't step outside without it ending up
I'll
in the
stay
news
outside.
lately.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted.
So we are going to get to that choice closer than I would like.
I don't mean to beat a dead argument.
No, actually, that choice happens a lot later, doesn't it?
Trust me.
Wait, is that the choice that happens first? Because
if
I remember right, there's something about like this game where like the choices don't come in chronological order.
It would undo all
when it
the long
goes
nights and
past all the
calls
choices.
we
So,
endured
I
to
didn't
get
think this
here.
went through.
You're in the spotlight more than
City
ever.
needs me. I've got it covered. You're right, Alfred.
Be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights.
Or breaking bones, for that matter.
Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, We were in grade
Wow.
school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison
Damn.
stints.
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now,
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not
Just
be a
saying,
coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but...
Yeah, his small crimes are about to turn into a hell of a lot
Even though
bigger.
you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
Unfortunately not, no.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Ugh. Oh, man. I think I said this last episode, but this is honestly one of, if not my favorite interpretation of the Penguin I've ever seen. I think it's because I like the rivalry between him and Bruce. I don't know why. I just love the rivalry here, and it feels more natural than a lot of others. Than a lot of others, and it makes more sense, I would say, because if I remember right, if I remember right, his anger is always kind of not really justified. I think he just blames the Waynes just over shit that happened in his life. Here, it's a lot more justified. It's
Thank you, sir.
It's almost understandable. Well, his anger is justifiable, but everything else he does ain't so. How the hell does he know my number? We haven't seen each other in like 20 years. How the hell does he know my number?
No Oz.
Hey, I'm just asking the question. Hey, I'm just asking the simple questions here.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard
Walk
it, man.
away, try and take it. I've got nothing.
The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a
True.
mistake.
You already made one. Coming here. Next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
So the only problem I have with this Oswald is he's tall and skinny.
That's
Only
where I'm
actual problem with it.
standing. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
That and he's not actually fucking insane in this either. He's actually somewhat normal and he doesn't feel like a thug. Like he does in either the Arkham series or Gotham. As much as it pains me to even mention that show.
This used to be a nice place.
You know, he's actually in his right mind. A lot of the time, he's not fucking mentally insane like he is in Gotham, where he's a goddamn serial killer. Okay, well, he's a serial killer for like season 1. The rest of the series, he doesn't even like killing people, I think. I've only watched Gotham like once in my life, and that was enough for me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Bruce,
Gotham was...
you got a little,
there was a point in that show where I had to give up on it. I watched the whole series.
Good as new.
The only episode I actually kind of liked was all the
Right,
Jerome
eh?
episodes.
Nothing
They're the other ones that were
kickstarts
kind of
the system
entertaining.
Like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Thanks for the help,
Besides,
Oz.
someone
I mean, I think the
needs to
actor
rubber
did great,
situation
whatever.
here.
Oh god, what was his name? Who
Thanks for the
played the
backup.
Penguin?
I
mean, he did good at playing the
Ivory
Penguin. It
Tower,
just,
Bruce.
if he wasn't a serial
Least I
killing
can do is
bastard, I
make
just
sure
would
you
have
don't get
preferred him
sick.
more.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
I'm mad at Penguin kills. He kills us so often.
10
and he was
decades.
Jokery.
And you know
he had
what?
too much
I
of the
haven't
Joker
done
at certain
once
points.
that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for
What the
kids,
hell is that
for
noise?
families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and
It's a
Dad,
shame
they
you're
put
right.
so much work in here.
I like this. Like I said, I think everything about this Batman is
Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings.
this
I
one.
did.
How do I describe it?
Both of
This
us.
version of Batman. It's in its own world, but it still respects
city.
where the original
Choose right through people.
takes one big liberty that really changes the.
Arkham. Dad,
It takes only one
When did
big
you
liberty that
self-
changes the whole thing.
my
But everything else is pretty
nothing left.
dead on. What the fuck am I hearing?
Alfred told me.
Is that me? Is it me? It's me, isn't it?
It's
God damn
funny,
it.
huh?
I'm fucking moving my leg
Same place.
on this goddamn
around your
desk
family to dust.
thing, and I'm
Gave you the
just hearing
good
like
life.
something electronic. I'm like,
Used
what
to
the
run
hell
the
is
same
that?
circles we did. Hobnobbing
So yeah, I think it's me. Oh my
parties,
god, I
round
am.
vacations, unlimited
Yep, it's me.
potential.
Of course it is. I'm so fucking stupid.
Sorry, guys. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only
Uh,
ones suffering.
This is just my personal favorite interpretation of
Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce.
Batman and characters in
Still
general.
care about something more than just
Except
yourself.
Riddler. We'll get to Riddler next season. That's the only one I don't like.
Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right.
It wasn't
home.
invited, okay? I don't know why the hell he was even there.
Falcone was an uninvited guest.
That's what I do know.
That's it.
Know why he's there, but I ain't gonna
I
tell
want to see
him
his face
that.
again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down.
Are you threatening me, Oz?
Take it as you like. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Press conference for New House will start soon. Ah, shit, it is gonna happen this episode. But it's just stuff like that. Episode 2 is where like I said, it really kicks off, I would say. Is where the whole game really starts to kick off, but this is a good beginning. This is actually one of the few beginnings I enjoy. Because this is, here's something I always had problems with Telltale games is, the first episode is always the episode I have to struggle or get through to get to the games episodes I really like. There's no real episode I'm just like, oh fuck, this episode sucks. Every episode in the Batman Telltale series is like, okay, I see why it's taking its time. I see why. Like I said, the Telltale Batman series is one of my favorites for a lot of reasons. And just a good Batman story, not even Batman story, just a good story.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly.
I even like
We're
the
here about
friendship
Arkham
between
Asylum.
Bruce and
Ever
Harvey.
since
It actually
opened
feels
its
like an actual
doors, Arkham
friendship
has been
versus
a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
every other Batman
It's
versus a lot of Batman
rehabilitation,
movies and
crude.
shows
It's
or
security,
even games.
black.
You don't really get a
Still,
sense of
those
these
who
two were
do get
friends.
out,
You just feel like
or God
they
forbid,
were
escape,
colleagues
even
and friends.
more
You get
dangerous
that
than before they went in.
sense. I like
Arkham
that.
Asylum is a cancer on Gotham.
But no,
But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility.
I actually
One that
forgot
will
this plot
improve
point in
the
the
well-being
game.
of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
I even like how even that kind of hints that that was possibly a beginning for Batman.
With this facility and our next mayor, we change Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for
Didn't they say
Gotham.
this is like the 20-year anniversary, so that makes, what, Batman 29 years old in this? Makes sense.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up.
Right here, please.
You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this
Okay,
new hospital, what does this mean?
I'm
for
starting
us?
to actually wonder if it
What
actually
happens to
was
the old building?
planned out, because it does kind of seem it. Of the whole reveal in episode 3 seems more could have actually been planned out.
This time we won't fail those who need us.
And it wasn't just a thing that came out of left field.
All right,
It
who's up
actually
next?
feels planned out now when I look at
You
it.
there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
I did not welcome him.
I don't make friends with gangsters.
Does
He was
Harvey
an
count later
unwelcome
on?
guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Fuck.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas.
Now I love
What
this
exactly
twist.
are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and
I
continuing to
really
this
like
day.
this twist.
The
It
paper
actually
trail ties your family directly
and it
to
actually
the
plays
mob.
out in the story. It's not just like a big reveal and has no
Comment?
impact. It's just oh shit. It's like, oh shit, yeah, this thing is a big thing. No,
Why
this
don't we
is
just
actually
stick to real journalism?
important shit. This is actually an important
Mr.
scene.
Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long
No,
has your
no,
family
I
been
just like
dealing
this
with
twist because I don't think a lot of
Falcone?
people saw this
Could
coming.
the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with
I
Falcone?
don't even know what they were.
Could the allegations be true?
No, from what I
Know
know.
about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are
No, no,
inside
just-
the manor.
I love that the Waynes weren't actually perfect, and then actually, in a weird way, it sorta. I wouldn't say I don't think justifies is the right word, but makes Penguin kind of understandable. A understandable villain. You understand why he's a villain in this. He's not just a villain because he wants money. He's a villain because he wants fucking revenge. Because he's pissed off because everything that happened to him was robbed from
Hey,
the Waynes.
careful.
Although I don't know why he actually
Put it
wanted to become
back.
I'm afraid we
Batman
can't,
kind of
Mr. Wayne.
character, but hey.
Says who?
This warrant.
Alright.
It's not personal.
I understand. You're just doing your
Hey, it's
job.
Commissioner Gordon. He's one of the
Trying
best
to.
characters in the game.
It's hard
He's
to
one
be
of
a
my
cop in
favorites,
this
so.
city. Every battle's uphill in the rain with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the
Nah,
top.
now it makes sense.
It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on
Of
this
course
himself.
he did.
As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's chopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Just dressing up as a bat vigilante kind of something of having to hide or something that, I mean, yeah, I kind of have to hide that because if I know if that's revealed, I'm probably gonna get arrested for how many people I've sent to the hospital, and yeah, how many villains would come after Alfred?
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Oh God.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce.
Monarch Theater. It was, alright. Wait a minute, the movie was called Admit One? That was the movie?
I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
Which makes a hell of a lot more... Okay, hold on. Which makes a hell of a lot more sense than a theater play
it's not a
they did in Begins, in Batman Begins, because I never
First the
understood that.
mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak
Well,
of break-ins.
This battery will decide on what we do!
Listen, Bruce.
A big choice, a major choice will be decided by a fucking battery. How am I gonna do this? Is the orange part of the battery if it's...
right kind of attention. Through my
I guess
connections at the
that's
Gazette,
the top
I have
end,
all
so
kinds of
yeah,
access.
fuck it.
I can dig up whatever you need to fight
So,
this.
heads,
What's your angle?
Not
it's
all
a
reporters
yes.
just want a headline.
tails that
Some of us
we-
are old
no,
fashioned.
the
I still want the truth.
bronze part,
The Gazette received
yes.
the supposed
Black part,
evidence
no.
like every
And
other
whatever's
media outlet.
pointing
That's all
at me,
hearsay.
pointing
Flimsy
at me.
sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
So whatever
Still,
one's pointing at me.
allegations
I
like this, they
didn't get a coin, so this is the best I could do. This is such a
going
fucking
after
stupid.
my
I should have
family,
just gone to
after
fucking penny.
me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have
Well, it's not
no
pointing at me.
idea
It's
who it could
pointing
be. I mean,
to the
no
right,
one's even
but
done
it's
their due diligence on
fuck
this
it. I
yet.
could
The press saw the fumble.
So yes,
grabbed
it's
the
a
ball
yes.
and
It's
ran.
hanging right,
Hill
but the
wants me out of the picture because
bronze
of
part
my
is
backing
closer to me, I
Harvey
guess.
wins
Fuck it.
in a landslide.
Yes, we do give her a
All
quote.
signs point to Hill.
I should have gotten a goddamn
Record,
coin. This is
Mr.
stupid.
Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor, just
This is
waiting for
stupid.
the
I should've
crown.
just
You're
done
the
it.
first
I'm
target
such a
on Hill's
dumbass.
list.
And we have another choice that happens
By
next
tonight,
episode.
this
And
game will be
hopefully,
broadcast
I remember to get a fucking coin!
Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't.
No,
my
actually,
first
fuck it. We're gonna
attempt
use the
to
battery
do
trick. That's the better
I know the
idea.
damage you
I
can
can't be normal in this
And go on the
series.
record. Right here, right now.
Yep, it's a
and
yes,
stop.
Vicky.
You
Give
need
a
to get
quote.
out of this.
On the record, then.
I really should have thought this
Whenever
one
you're
harder. My family is innocent. Justice will be served. My story is fiction.
This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Why did I not just get a fucking coin? That should have. I should have just gotten a coin. I really should have.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce.
But you know what?
The Waynes always.
Only here when you find someone making an important decision based off a goddamn battery. Oh my god. Alfred, why am I so dumb?
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A
Why don't I
fire
say
is heading
things,
this way.
these kind of things through
plenty of
very smartly? I should have just got a
We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in the darkest
Sorry,
days.
I have a sinus infection.
On the anniversary of your parents'
Not a
Yeah,
coincidence.
I know that's gross.
Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
I really should. Alright, I'll get off the whole. I should have gotten a penny trick. We're gonna stick with this battery idea because I think it's just. No one else could ever think of. Just think of this. What was there even a battery here? What was I even doing with a battery out? Ow! What the hell? The battery was placed there for me to make this decision.
Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters
Someone's
were
after me.
talking
Need to
about
fix
morning?
this. You don't know?
That press
Yeah, I'm
conference
gonna have to
told me
title this
about
episode somebody.
You tell me.
That I made a big. I made a decision using a fucking battery. That's literally what I have to title this because that's all I've been ranting about.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Because only geniuses
and
use
the
batteries
cops
to make the
raid
fucking
my house,
decisions.
taking
Apparently.
everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one.
Oh shit! That's not what I
Damn
meant to
it.
say.
You
That's
owe me
not
an
what I meant to say.
explanation.
Shit.
And I will get you one. Straight
That's
from
not what I
Mayor
meant to
Hill's
say.
mouth.
But I will. This won't come back to bite me in the ass. I
just
meant to say he
don't get
blindsided
it.
us both.
Why would Hill stick his
I
neck
wasn't
out
thinking.
over this?
All right, the battery.
Just to
I
tangle
should have
you
used
up
the
in some
battery
frivolous
to make my
investigation?
decision.
It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly
Falcone,
hope to
it's
accomplish
politics.
other than a few cheap headlines?
It's got to be
All right,
politically
like
motivated.
Two-Face said of the
Hill can't
double-sided
match your
coin.
fundraising, so he's trying to take out your biggest donor.
I don't know. This is a
double-sided
new
battery.
low, even
That's what
for
I use
Hill.
to make my fucking decisions.
Oh, God, what a mess.
This is
Bruce,
so
I
fucking
wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
Bruce
I
Wayne
hope
think
I'm
we
not
met.
interrupting.
Harvey hasn't mentioned you.
I think we've met before.
Yeah, we were
You
in
do look
both in
familiar.
leather.
Everyone
Wait, no,
knows
wait,
who
hold on.
Bruce
Let
Wayne
me
is.
rephrase that. Wait.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you. Miss-
Shit, that didn't sound
Kyle.
right.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an
Weapon
excellent
to eye.
tour
What
guide,
brings you
Harvey.
telling me anyone interested?
If I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
That is something I want to see.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone.
Did you lose?
I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
Yeah.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
To make a darker joke, but I couldn't
Something
think of
like
anything.
that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got
I
it
think so.
under control.
Do you?
Think so?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
If I remember right, the actor and actress who play Harvey and Selena are actually married in real life. Yeah, isn't that weird? Yeah, that's real. Yeah, real weird what happens in episode 3, isn't it? That's a fucking weird ass thing to say, or to even think of. Anyway, with that will be it for this episode of Batman: The Telltale series. Good God, we got a lot of shit has happened in this episode. All thanks to a battery. I know that was kind of the run joke of this entire episode, but I just can't get over that I made a fucking big decision with the battery. I could have just gotten a fucking penny and it would have done just the same, but no. Battery. What else? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for more videos just like this one. And I'll see you guys. Maybe not just like this one. You know, next episode I might use something else I might use a toothbrush for my decisions instead of a battery. You know, I'm just gonna always have a constant change in these. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.